What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. I am your host with the locks that rocks, Adam Richmond, and this is Surviving Rocklahoma, your official podcast of Rocklahoma and trusted source of everything going on in the local music stream. We want to thank all of you for joining us. Forgive me while I am still getting my the gremlins dusted out. Let me show you a little bit why we are late today before we get into the show. Because there's some gremlins and you see this dadgum thing walking around. Well, imagine my surprise when I hit the button to go live and I try to turn on my camera and I have no power because this little feline decided to chew her way all the way through my camera power cable. So we are running on battery power tonight, folks. So if we end up losing the video stream, or at least video, just know we've got a backup plan. But yeah, that's why we were late tonight, as I had to rally, pivot, and figure this one out. You know what? But our good friend Casey, he gave us something. You know what? Let me get those gremlins out of the way. Get out of there now. Yeah. We got a live stream to do. It's Monday. We got to kick the week off. Yeah, kick the weed off too if you need to. Before we start the show, let's go ahead and jump into the comments and check in with everybody. I see Shaylee in the comments. I see Jennifer Haddix as well, and Heather. And yeah, Gremlins got tiny too. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. I see Darren Pilkington is in the comments as well. We're actually going to be talking a little bit about what's going on with Rocklahoma right now here a little bit later. Now, we've also got a couple of things going on. We did an interview this weekend, and we're going to try to get that into this live stream. However, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about, and some of the stuff is very crucial, so we kind of need to get through all of that stuff before we get to the interview. Now, if we don't get to the interview or gremlins ruin our stream, just know that that will be available on our YouTube channel shortly after the live stream. So we appreciate everyone with their patience, as they know how it goes when you're self-produced and you're just a hobbyist doing it out here in your office. We thank all of you guys for your support. So with that being said, speaking of support, before we get into the sponsors, let's thank you all before we thank anyone else. We appreciate those of you who are sending those stars. I see them popping up there in my alerts. Thank you so much for sending those stars. Now, what those stars are little bits, little pieces of currency. Because we play so much music on the show, we can't monetize that way. So even though September we hit 175,000 people reach in a month, we get copyright flagged so much that we have to share all that revenue. So anything we play, I have the receipts, as they say. Every video that is shared here is the revenue from the clicks and the views is also shared with the artist. So that's how we get around all the copyright stuff. So we want to thank all of the artists for emailing us and rocking the box and sending your emails, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Now, those of you sending those stars, that's how we keep the lights on, and those are our digital currency. And so thank you for filling our tip jar. Now, as a thank you, we keep track of the top stars senders each week, and the top stars senders each week gets entered in for a drawing at the end of the month. Now, the other way to get entered into that drawing is you can subscribe to the page. $4.99, cancel anytime, and by subscribing, you are automatically entered for all sorts of drawings, including that monthly drawing. And I'm told that we will be amassing some swag bags in the coming months, and we will have your opportunities to win those as well. But aside from those stars, we want to thank our long-term sponsors and partners that we've been working with here on the show as we are entering our 11th year of doing the podcast. One of our longest running sponsors, of course, is DEB Concerts, who answers the question, what do you want to do with your life? Not that. We want to rock. And Gremlins changed the buttons. That or my son was playing the video games. Anyway, so no sound effects tonight, folks. Thank you so much, Doug, for rocking the community for as long as you have, empowering the DEB concert stage inside of the Roadhouse. And he has announced, ladies and gentlemen, the DEB concerts stage inside of the Roadhouse has been booked. It is locked in. The artists have been booked for Rocklahoma 2026, and that only means certain things are coming down the line. So please remember to stay tuned to the official podcast of Rocklahoma so you can find out who's going to be playing Doug's stage. Now, we also want to thank another Rocklahoma partner and longtime sponsor, the At Your Service Rentals, who have been the official purveyors of the Poo Shacks, the only place I know of that you can get your own portable restroom for your campsite, and you can get you a swimming pool too with the clean, cool water to help you beat the Labor Day heat. And a couple of weeks later, you can also get those same services at Born and Raised Country Music Festival. Now, outside of those two festivals, they still operate year-round. So if you've got the need for more facilities than what you've got, or you need a little extra barriers or whatever the case may be, check them out, aysrentals.com. You don't want to be, just remember, folks, the shitter's full. If you don't call At Your Service Rentals. It's just not the same without my sound effects. It's killing me. I'm going to have to fix that before the end of the show. Dadgum gremlins, I tell you. All right. Now, also, folks, we want to thank Rocklahoma's newest partners, the Rocklahoma Bitches, as they announced their Rocklahoma Late Night series last year. They've, as well as their work as they've been doing such charitable donations and philanthropic work with alongside of the Rocklahoma auctions. And they're going to have the official camp contest, which goes by popular voting, or excuse me, the judges panel. More details on that in the coming weeks. Now, we also want to thank our proud partner. I'm talking about Photography by Angel Lee, where you can find stunning photos of not just Rocklahoma, but all of the other community events that Angel is able to work with us at, and not just Rocklahoma. She was also at Born and Raised Country Music Festival, and we've got a couple of other events coming up this year, one of which, Music is Medicine, that we'll be at as well. Thank you so much to Photography by Angel Lee and the Poke Queen, as she's getting to be called. She keeps poking everybody on that Facebook, man. You guys keep visiting this Facebook page. We got some stuff coming up, here in the coming months. Now, we also want to thank Rockavet. You know what? I tell you what, let these guys do it.
Thank y'all for your service, man.
We
for
want
real.
to say thank you to each and every one of you for our freedom.
Straight up.
What you do for
I'm a
us.
vet, so I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and rock on, man.
No,
Absolutely.
Artist announcement. Music is Medicine Festival. More artists to be announced.
We want to thank Tannenbaum Graphics for making those graphics and video package, and thank you Oklahoma of Blood for joining us Saturday to sit down for that interview. I believe we should be able to have some time to get that in this evening, or at least a clip of it. Also, folks, we want to remind all of you to make your way on over to our YouTube channel and subscribe, because Facebook no longer keeps your Facebook Live videos on for more than 30 days. So all of the live streams are beginning to fall off at the end of the 30-day mark. However, we are multi-streaming, and we are also live on YouTube as well, and you can continue to view all of our interviews and our coverage from the various festivals that we cover throughout the year. Remember, folks, if you would like to get your own Surviving Rocklahoma merch, you can check out Tannenbaum Graphics. We've got the link in the description of this video. This is also where you can get your official Camp Mardi Gras hoodie that is now available, and t-shirts as well as our new designs, our signature series with our updated signature right there. You guys can get those again at Tannenbaum Graphics. Thank you, Casey. He's been nailing it out, knocking it out of the park with all of those graphics that he's been doing for us, y'all. We also want to thank the Big Ol' Bus. And folks, you know what? The Big Ol' Bus has an announcement, and we are going to be making that announcement a little bit later in the show. I can't wait to show you guys the latest news from the Big Ol' Bus. It's going to be part of our Rocklahoma report coming up here a little bit later in the show. And we've also got a giveaway that we will be doing later on tonight, as we let me go ahead and excuse me, y'all, while I grab my balls. We've got our entry for the Balls of Bounty this evening, so I'm going to set these here so I don't forget. Excuse me, sometimes you just gotta kind of put them in there. Get comfortable. You don't want, I hate it when they get in the way. But anyway, folks, we want to thank the Big Ol' Bus. Can't wait to share that announcement with y'all here in a little bit. We also want to thank Metalcore Clothing for having printed all of our shirts that we were selling last year, and we've still got many more shirts that we're going to be selling at our various vendor booths throughout the year. But with that being said, y'all, we had an amazing weekend. Oh, yes, before we move on, speaking of the Big Ol' Bus, I was visiting with Monty, aka the Licka Daddy, a few hours ago, and he wanted me, instead of our traditional cheers at the beginning of the show, he wanted to remind me that we have a good friend that had a horrible accident last night, and fortunately he is still with us. However, our he's such a gentle giant, man. He's just a big teddy bear. And our good friend Tiny, Jason Lee, had was on his motorcycle and hit a deer. And obviously, a motorcycle versus a deer that probably weighs the same as the motorcycle. He is very badly beaten and bruised up. I understand he had a broken ankle, and I think he had another fractured as well, and some very severe road rash. So we would like for all of you guys to join us, all of our sponsors, and on behalf of Pryor Liquor, Wines, and Spirits, if you guys could just let's put all of our positive energies together and have a toast to our good friend Tiny. Cheers, y'all. Get well soon, brother. I understand that there is also, they are pulling some donation just to help him out, because he's pretty messed up, y'all. So I believe he's in St. Francis. Don't quote me on that. There has been updates, but I've been busy with the show, so I don't have the total up-to-date news. But Jennifer Haddix of Red Baron et al. Are great friends with Tiny. So looks like she said fractured orbital and a fractured wrist and a fractured ankle. Good Lord. Yeah, a lot of healing vibes going towards our good friend Jason. So, onto a lighter note, we had an amazing weekend, other than the events of last night, because there's been a lot of bad luck by a lot of people. So, y'all be sure that you are wearing your helmets if you're riding motorcycles, that you guys are buckling up, wearing your seatbelts. Make sure that y'all are taking care of y'all self. We don't want to be losing anybody. Now, before all of that, I was invited to attend a concert at the BOK Center that I was hoping to go to. I had applied to go to it. I worked media, or I put in for media. Unfortunately, I didn't get the media approval, but we had a dear friend, huge shout out to Hair by Gina Hodges for bringing us along as allowing us to fill a seat that came available. Now, I don't know if you guys have been to the BOK when there is a no phones policy, but at the Ghost Show on Saturday, there was a no phones policy, and I know a lot of folks that was very difficult. And most folks want to get up there and take those pictures and take those videos. We share those videos all the time right here on the show, and but it was an amazing performance, and we actually do have some images that were released by the BOK Center. We want to thank the BOK Center for allowing us to use these images from the Ghost Show. This is a scene from the BOK Center. Now, this wasn't the typical ghost that I saw at Rocklahoma. It's a different mask, of course, a different outfit, but it was just an amazing show. We had so much fun, and even before the show, because there wasn't a headliner, it was just them. And walking up to the front door, as the doors were beginning to open, it was Halloween, y'all, out there. It was so amazing to see so many people dressed up, and it was awesome out there. I also want to thank the BOK Center on a personal level, you know, since I lost my hearing a couple of years ago, and I had to retire and go on disability and things of that nature, I've learned to appreciate whenever there are accessibility features at venues and things of that nature. So I want to thank the BOK for offering those to me, and I was able to be one of the few people that got the privilege, the band, to keep the phone. But however, we are on a very short lease, so we couldn't record anything, but I was able to use it as a transcriber. So when he's addressing the crowd, I was able to have my phone out. So I appreciate you, BOK. Thank you so much for that. There is a reason we ask for such things. And but yeah, oh my gosh, and the lights, oh, it was just such a great show. Thank you so much to the BOK Center for allowing us to use these images, and also want to thank once again Gina for having me along for your trip to the BOK Center for Ghost as part of their Skeletor series. Now, we also want to, you know, I was going to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl last night because I know a lot of people have opinions, but we've just got too many other good stuff, too much other good stuff to talk about. So I think we're going to skip on that story. Other than musically speaking, I loved it as a proud Native American. I am so glad to see Native cultures represented, in various cultures represented in a celebratory way, in a positive, uplifting way. So, you know, for that much, I will say I absolutely loved the Super Bowl. I didn't see anything that I could really find anything to complain about. So, the turning point one, the country set was good, but Milli Vanilli Award, I guess, you know, don't lip sync. That's all I can say. With that being said, y'all, I want to, next up, we had some of our great friends that wanted us to play their new track. They submitted their feature to be on the Rock Box, and local band She Hates Me Not said, "Hey Adam, what's up? We have our newest track to release ready. It comes out Friday the 13th. That's this weekend. We priced all these people, and it was going to be super expensive to make a new video. So you know what? The boys decided they wanted to do it themselves. So they got a new song called NDP, Needless, Desperate, and Powerless. And here's the track and video for us to use this week. Also, the boys will play in Oklahoma City at 89th Street on Valentine's Day as part of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, and 2 Minutes to Tulsa, March 29th. They're also going to be playing the Whiskey Go-Go again, May 29th, opening for Power Man 5000. Congratulations to She Hates Me Not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is their new video, NDP.
Been watching Valentine, Brian dying eyes. They let you hear with open ears, hear the sound of your demise, turning you from all you know. Pity a fool who's now turned foe. Your faith will perish in their hands, a fallen final stand.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
for sure.
I'm just meeting Mikey, you know, for the first time.
Yeah, I've known him since I was like.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was She Hates Me Not. I would ask for a studio audience, but I tell you what, you folks can do it right there in the reactions. Let's see the outpouring of support for these young gentlemen. Huge shout out to She Hates Me Not. Thank you so much for rocking the box. And folks, they will be playing, once again, they will be playing this weekend at St. Valentine's Day Massacre in Oklahoma City. Tickets are on sale now. Make sure that you look them up on Facebook so that you can get your tickets. You might even be able to get them a little cheap. You never know when you buy from the band directly. Let me go back in here to the comments real quick. Love those kids, they say. What's up from Lori Badass Brass? Missed the upgrades this morning by the time I woke up. The VIP kid. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Danny, but you know what? That actually brings us to our next point. You know, the Rocklahoma upgrades was today. Now, there's some folks that have voiced that it's a little different this year. And, you know, even though we do a lot for Rocklahoma, I do want to remind everybody that, you know, we don't, Surviving Rocklahoma, we still buy our own tickets just like everybody else does. So I had to renew mine today as well. And I didn't quite need to upgrade at all, but I always see what's available because during the upgrade process, the whole point is you get the chance to get better seats. So let's say if you got decent seats or seats that you would like better in the VIP this year, well, you can get closer. Or maybe they sold out of Groupie and Rockstar, and you want to go for those this year. You can get your chance to get those before they go available to the general pre-sale, which let's be honest, folks, these packages are so amazing, and the benefits that come with them, in my personal opinion, are totally worth it. Now, me, I get the base VIP package because I want the free food, free soft drinks, free water all weekend long, and air-conditioned tent. So if it's super hot, I can go in there and cool off. Or if it's starting to rain, if it's just raining and we're not being evacuated, I can go in there and sit in there where it's dry. So me personally, I love the upgraded VIP packages. Now, if you went last year and you renewed, now is your time to upgrade. This began today at 10 a.m. this morning. And in the email, there are very, very clear instructions that come with screenshots. So it's super easy. You can follow the prompts in the email. Now, I'm not going to show you every bit of the process, but I'm going to renew mine while we are here live on the air so you can see what it's like. Now, making sure I don't give away any numbers that I don't want to share. So you get into the renewal window, you click on the festival, Rocklahoma 2026. Now, every year, the price goes up. I mean, I've been going this will be going on 14 years, and it goes up every year. So it went up by about $80 this year. So I got my, it'll come up and it'll show you your seats and all of that stuff. Now, I'm not going to click on the actual thing because it'll bring up a barcode, and I'm not going to show you the barcode to my ticket. Sorry, I love y'all, but not that much. You're going to want to rebook your tickets, and then you can select what you want to book. You can see if you want to move your seat, your campsite, if you want to relocate, or let's see if I can get a better VIP reserved seating. So I'm going to select that, confirm, let's make sure. Now, a map comes up. Now, it's not as clear as my map, but you know what? Not to brag, but I'm going to brag. So it'll show you the different campsites. So you can select and you can see what's available, just kind of like when you go and book your tickets at many venues where you can select your own seats. Now, mine, I'm way down in here on section. See, now mine's 9th row back. There's nothing better than what I've got. So everybody's renewing, guys. Everybody's renewing, and people are upgrading. So the seats are limited in what's available, but you can select them. And then this is the process that you'll go through. Now, one thing I do want to note, because this did throw me off, you have credit in the store. You have the credit for the amount that you renewed for. Now, if you want to upgrade, let's say I want to buy Groupie Pit. Oh, well, actually, I can't. Ladies and gentlemen, Groupie is sold out. Groupie is sold out. It was on there earlier today. Early bird gets the worm. Groupie is sold out. It looks like a lot of VIP is getting to be sold out too. So, I couldn't upgrade if I wanted to. You can still, if you want to go in with a bunch of your friends, you can get the Freedom Suites. There's also the Big Shot. Now, if you were to click on one of those, you'll see a price tag in there for that. Let me see if you can see it. All right, it'll show you a price tag. If I were to click OK, then that'll take what you've already had credit for from that total. So that'll be the total minus what you already renewed for. So that's one thing to note when you are when you're upgrading. But the same goes for your campsites. You can just click on there and you can see what's available. It looks like most of Whitetail Run is already renewed and booked up. Or excuse me, that's Quail's Nest, excuse me. Whitetail Run is very much open. So is Fox Hollow. So you guys have got time to get some good spots. I suggest these right here in between Whitetail Run and Quail's Nest. Eagle Ridge, there's still some spots open. And there's your glamping. Remember, your glamping has relocated. It's over there back by the behind the shower houses. And you there's you some different packages. Now, if you have ADA, we mentioned accessibility earlier. If you have a disability and you have your placard, you have general admission ADA, and then you also have the VIP ADA, and those are located right next to the entrances. But it looks like those are all booked up too. So yeah, man, these things go fast. Now you only got 11 minutes whenever you're doing this, so know what you want or have an idea of what you're looking for when you go to renew these. But that was pretty much it, y'all. And I encourage everybody to upgrade if you can. That's how you end up getting the good seats and stuff. Now, as part of that, we also have a little bit of an announcement from the Big Ol' Bus. And I am so excited to share the official Big Ol' Bus schedule. This year, the Big Ol' Bus events at Rocklahoma will kick off Thursday, September 3rd, with Taco-Lahoma with George Washington. Trust me, guys, you want these freaking street tacos, and they're free. While supplies last, there's also the Wiener Olympics. Grab a partner, 8 teams of 2. First place, $150. Second place, there's cash prizes if you place. Friday, September 4th, stage performance by Cat West and the Oddies and Curiosities with Chris Warner. That's going to be fun. Adult themed games, we'll just say. Saturday night is going to be a luau party. How much fun is that? Fishnet contest, bikini hula hoop contest. And then Sunday is going to be the Big Ol' Bus Blowout, their annual wet t-shirt contest with 3 cash winners. Watch for the Big Ol' Bus at Rocklahoma. Follow the chaos. Join the games, win the prizes. And remember, folks, all that information you can find right here on Surviving Rocklahoma. Now, in the spirit of the Big Ol' Bus, the Licka Daddy and Licka Mama have duly authorized me to do a giveaway in tonight's Bowls of Bounty. Now, let me make sure that I got this prize correct. I get it. Where is it at? We had many a conversation today. I want to thank Monty for everything he does for the community. Where's it at? We are going to be giving away a couple. Looks like we're going to give away a t-shirt tonight. Love me some air ballin'. You know what? Monty says, you know what? I'm feeling super pumped about Rocklahoma 2026 and the Big Ol' Bus, so I'll give away 2 Pryor Liquor t-shirts tonight as part of tonight's Balls of Bounty. So I tell you what, y'all, what's the first hashtag? We're going to do one giveaway right now, and then we'll give another one away at the close of the show. So I tell you what, to keep things as fair as possible, I got 12 ping pong balls in here, and I'm going to pick a number, and then I'm going to count up the comments. Now remember, you don't have to spam, one entry is good enough. You can tag your friends. They might want a t-shirt, or they might give you their shirt if they win for you. But what you want to do is in the comments, type hashtag balls of bounty. Hashtag balls of bounty to win a Pryor Liquor Wines and Spirits t-shirt. One of 2 prizes that we have tonight. Yes, Christy, unfortunately, is disqualified because she won some tickets earlier. And I see the hashtags starting to roll in. Let's see what number. All right. Lucky winner number 8. So, you know what? This live stream usually takes a couple of minutes for everything to roll through. So as we finish rolling these things out, we want to thank once again Money of Pryor Liquor Wines and Spirits, the Liquor Daddy and Liquor Mama of Pryor, Oklahoma, bringing you this year's Big Old Bus festivities. And we are celebrating right now. Let me count these up real quick. We are going as they cross my screen, y'all, so not everybody's is going to appear the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Congratulations, Joey Fairchild. Joey Fairchild, message Monty and thank him for your t-shirt. Let him know what size t-shirt you wear, as you're going to get you a Pryor Liquor Wines and Spirits as we celebrate the Big Old Bus. Now, you know what? There's a couple of other events that are taking place. There's a campsite stage that is going to be going on at the Camp Rocklaholics. And there's an amazing local band that's going to be playing that festival. Now, before they play that festival, they're going to be joining us Memorial Day weekend at Music is Medicine Festival. And we were able to sit down with them this weekend for a couple of minutes as we get to meet and know a little bit about Oklahoma Blood ahead of their musical feature that we're going to be showing you here in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Oklahoma Blood. I am your host with the lots that rocks, Adam Richmond, and this is Surviving Rocklahoma, the official podcast of Rocklahoma and trusted source of all things local rock music. And or not. All right, so looks like the gremlins got us tonight, folks. No worries. I do tell you what, we will be bringing you that interview on YouTube. We will also share it on our Facebook page. So it's all right, y'all. The show is honestly running very long, and the interview runs about 20-30 minutes. But we do want to bring you their musical feature. Ladies and gentlemen, Oklahoma Blood.
I'm gonna love you till the end of time. I'm
Once again, folks, that was Oklahoma Blood, and thank you so much to the band for sitting down with us Saturday and recording an interview. Now, fortunately, we recorded it because it's that much better and easier for us just to upload it. We've already had our share of the gremlins tonight, but we do appreciate all of you guys for joining us and sticking around as we set and we enjoy the local music scene and prepare for Rocklahoma as the next step towards that lineup is coming. And you know what? Speaking of the lineup, no, I don't have the lineup. Again, before y'all start DMing me and messaging me, I don't have the lineup. I promise. I don't have it, okay? You gotta wait. But next Monday, I am going to have some information for you. I am going to have some Rocklahoma news coming up next Monday right here on the live stream. So be sure that you join us next week. And remember, folks, if you would like your music featured here on the show, shoot us an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Fans, did you go to an event? Did you have a great time at a local music scene event? Well, shoot us your story. We want your photos. We want your videos. We want to hear what you thought of a local event. Now, veterans, active service personnel, our warriors, our first responders, we want to honor your service. Send us your service photos to survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. We love it when everybody rocks the box, because this isn't just my show, folks. This is y'all's show as well. This is a show that the community built, and it's for the people and powered by the people. So y'all keep sending those submissions in. We'd love to feature them here on the show. Just make sure that you like and subscribe, and you share on your share to your friends and your folks who love music, rock music, Rocklahoma, and everything in between. We also want to thank our sponsors, DEB Concerts, for powering the DEB Concert stage, who I have it on good authority as he shared publicly, so I get to say it now. His stage is booked up, y'all. So an announcement should be coming soon. So thank you so much, Doug, for powering the DEB Concert stage. We also want to thank At Your Service Rental for all that they do for the show. Remember, folks, in years past, we have traditionally given away prizes in the weeks leading up to the festival. So it pays to watch the live stream, save yourself some money, and be on the lookout for those giveaways as we get closer to the festival. We also want to thank the Rocklahoma bitches. Well, you know what? I tell you what. Let's let Oklahoma Blood do that for us.
Rocklahoma, bitches!
That's right. We also want to thank Photography by Angel Lee for her tireless pursuit of capturing those images of Rocklahoma, and now Born and Raised, and a couple of other festivals in our area as well. She just absolutely loves capturing the moments in the energy of our Rocklahoma family and those performances by those artists that are putting it all out there on the stage. You can find her stunning images at Photography by Angel Lee. We also want to give a huge shout out to Rockavet, who's got some things coming up. But once again, guys, take it away.
Thank y'all for your service, man.
We
For
want
real.
to say thank you
Yeah.
to each and every one of you for our freedom.
Straight up.
What you do for
I'm a
us.
vet, so
Yeah.
I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and rock on.
Artist announcement. Music is Medicine Festival.
right. Thanks again, Tannenbaum Graphics, for making those teasers and doing our helping us out with our video production around here, as I don't quite have the time and the resources to do all of that editing anymore. So thank you so much, Casey. Remember, folks, if you would like to rock some Surviving Rocklahoma merch, check out Tannenbaum Graphics. The link is in the description of this video. You can get your Surviving Rocklahoma merch. You can also get your official Camp Mardi Gras merch as well. And remember, camps, if you need some merch in order to sell the swag to help fund your parties, you can do that throughout the year. Just don't, remember, no commerce at the festival, but you can do all this stuff in the months leading up to it and help pay for your project. So thank you so much, Tannenbaum Graphics, and thanks so much to the Christmas tree guy. Now, I think that just about does it for everybody else. Once again, I think Monty said it right. So on behalf of Pryor Liquor Wines and Spirits, we also ask for all of you guys to once again raise your glass, raise your can, raise your drinks, and have a toast to our good friend Tiny Jason Lee, as he is recovering from that brutal motorcycle accident. And we know he's up there in a hospital bed in Tulsa right now. So Tiny, if you're watching, cheers, brother. With that being said, y'all, we appreciate you guys. And remember, folks, take care of yourselves. Wear your helmet. Buckle up. Stay on the positive side of life. And as always, rock on.